Hello viewers, today we are talk about Fernando Botero. Fernando Botero, born on 19 April 1932 in Medellin, Colombia, emigrated as a permanent figure in the art world through his distinctive style known as Boterismo. This unique approach is characterized by the depiction of figure and object in exaggerated, voluminous form, often leading to a scenes of inflated proportion. Botero's work spans painting, drawing, and sculptures, and his creations are celebrated for their whimsical yet profound commentary on political, social, and cultural issues. Botero was born into a modest family. His father, a traveling salesman, passed away when before was just 4 years old, leaving his mother to support the family. Despite this hardship, Botero showed an early interest in art. He was influenced by the Baroque, canonical churches, and the vibrant, expressive art that he encountered in his hometown. At the age of 16, Botero's work was first published in a local newspaper, E.I. Colombiano, marking the beginning of his artistic career. He later moved to Bogota, where he had his first solo exhibition in 1951. Botero used the proceeds from this exhibition to travel to Europe, where he studied the work of the old masters, particularly in Italy, which had a profound impact on his developing style. In the early 1950s, Botero enrolled at the Royal Academy of Fine Arts of San Fernando in Madrid, Spain. He then moved to Florence, Italy, to study the Renaissance masters. The influence of this classical form is evident in his later work. Thought Botero's distinctive style did not emigrate until the 1960s. Boterismo began to take shape in the late 1950s during a period of experimentation. Botero's breakthrough came in 1957 with his spanning still life with Modigliani. In this work, he depicted a mandolin with an unusually small sound hole, creating a play on proportion that became a hallmark of this style. This painting marked the genius of Botero's focus on volume and exaggerated forms. Botero's work is characterized by its satirical, aged, and critical view of society. His subjects range from everyday scenes of notable figures and events, often infused with humor and Ernie, despite the seemingly playful nature of his figure, Botero frequently addresses serious themes such as violence, corruption, and power dynamics. His series on the abuses at Abu Ghraib pursuit, for example, strictly contrast with the light-hearted tone of the earlier works, showcasing his ability to tackle complex issues. Botero's style is also deeply rooted in his Latin American heritage. His painting and sculptures often reflect the culture, people, and landscapes of Colombia, blending local tradition with broader artistic influence. This cultural amalgamation is a significant aspect of his enduring appeal both the Latin America and internationally. Throughout his career, Botero received numerous awards and accolades. His work has been exhibited in major museums and galleries around the world, including the Museum of Modern Art in New York. The Hermitage Museum in St. Petersburg, and the Musée Millau in Paris. Botero's sculptures in particular have gained widespread acclaim and the featured in public space in cities such as New York, Paris, and Madrid. Botero also made significant contribution to the arts in Colombia. He donated numerous work to museums in Bogota and Medellin, and his donation helped establish the Botero Museum in Bogota, which houses an extensive collection of his art as well as pieces from his private collection. Botero's personal life was marked by both turmoil and tragedy. He is married 3 times and had 4 children. His son, Pedro, tragically died in a car accident in 1974, which deeply affected Botero and influenced some of his subsequent work. In his later years, Botero continued to active in the art world, splitting his time between Europe and Colombia. He remained prolific, constantly exploring new themes and continuing to captivate audience with his distinctive style. Fernando Botero passed away on 15 September 2023, leaving behind a rich legacy that continues to influence and inspire artists worldwide. His unique vision and ability to blend humor with critical social commentary have secured his place as one of the most important artists of the 20th and 21st centuries. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe my channel. and share my video.